Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Niki, the Twilight Huntress, and today we are going to be making a natural shampoo and a natural conditioner, which will be 110% better for your hair than anything you can buy in a store. I promise you this, because just listen to this. Okay, so I started watching off-grid stations. I watch Rain Country and I watch Doug and Stacey Off Grid the most. So this is a recipe I got from Doug and Stacey's channel, and I'm going to link the actual video below that got me onto this trend of doing what I'm going to do today. And so you know when you watch a video and something just catches your attention, I can put on any video on YouTube on my TV and let it play in the background, and it could be something I'm super interested in, but you know, you've got 101 things to do, so you're like, yeah, multitasking, watching your videos and doing whatever you gotta do in the house. But the funny thing is they were talking about this, exactly what I'm gonna be talking to you about today, the natural shampoo and conditioner. And all of a sudden Doug just spouts off that you're putting gasoline in your hair. And I was like, oh, my head just whipped up. I was like, what? What? So anyway, she's like, no, but not no. She did explain better that it's actually mineral oil, which is a byproduct of gasoline. It's distilled into like a crude oil made into mineral oil. So that is what you're putting into your hair. Now this can cause a lot of issues. It can cause short-term and long-term health issues, for the fact that she did mention in there that some of the ingredients, when heated, actually turn into carcinogens. So do you really want that in your hair? Do you really want to be breathing that in a hot shower? You know, what's the word for it? It's activating it. It's activating that carcinogen and creating a fume that you're inhaling, which is in turn could cause lung issues. Not saying it will. Some people are tougher than others, but it can. And I know I do have breathing issues. Is it because of long-term shampoo and conditioner use? Possibly. We're not sure. I did go for allergy testing, and it had nothing to do with allergies. So. Let's get on with this. So, the first thing she mentioned that we will be putting in the shampoo is, well, it's what she recommended. She recommended naturally mined baking soda, and the one that she recommended and always uses for all of her concoctions is the Bob's Red Mill. So I went out and got myself some Bob's Red Mill. This was about about $4. I don't know why I said 40. $4 at Superstore, the great Canadian Superstore. You can buy it online, you can buy it on Amazon, you can buy it almost anywhere, and you can find it in almost any store too. I know when I was looking this up, I found it at Walmart, and it's just everywhere. So it's not hard to find. So my $4/$40 bag, and this is 454 grams of baking soda. So I'm going to be using this only for whatever bath and beauty things I'm going to mix together in an attempt to detoxify my body. But for today, we will just start with the hair, because I don't want to send my body into some like crazy, like, what's going on? What are you doing to me? I'm going to start with the hair, do that for a few weeks. Now, she also mentioned that when you do start using a natural shampoo, to give it a few weeks for your hair to like kind of detox, right? Get away from all the chemicals and start acting naturally. The natural oils will start producing again, and they won't be blocked, and your hair will end up to be healthier, stronger, shinier, beautiful, right? We all want this, and I've always had a problem with this. My hair kind of looks shiny today, but I did put some coconut oil in there. But yeah, the next time I shampoo my hair, it's going to be with this. And if I end up wearing a hat for a few weeks, like she suggested, if you can't control it, because you know, long hair, it's hard to brush through when you're not putting all these products in your hair to smooth it out, to make it more manageable. So until I get past that, I may be wearing a hat for 2 weeks. I don't know. I'm going to do what I have to do. I'm in the house most of the time anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So, like I said, Bob's Red Mill, baking soda, and a bottle of choice, whichever bottle you like the most. I chose this one. This one is actually a sulfate-free shampoo that I was using for when I was coloring my hair, like bleaching and coloring. So I'm going to stop doing that. I'm actually going to do a natural hair color in the very near future. So hopefully that works. totally made on my stove. Probably, you can see it right there in the pot, doing its thing, sitting there and just doing its thing. I don't know what it's doing, but it's getting, hopefully it has the color pigmentation I need. So we're going to do that. We're going to do that. So the recipe is 1 cup of water to 1 tablespoon of baking soda. Now my bottle holds, and I don't want to just do 1 cup. My bottle holds 1.5 cups. So I'm going to do a recipe and a half in here. Now she also mentioned that to make it smell nice, maybe use some essential oils, pure essential oils, not anything flammable for one. You know, make sure it's a pure essential oil, whatever scent you want. She did recommend the tea tree oil, which is a good idea. I'm not a fan of the smell of tea tree. I find that it's like kind of putrid, but it is good for keeping away, like, you know, kids in school often go through that whole head lice thing, just keeping your scalp healthy and protected from outside bugs. I don't know, but I had heard that before, to put a few drops of tea tree oil in your regular shampoo. So anyway, that is a good suggestion, but for myself, I really don't like the smell of it. And I don't believe I have any pure essential oils that I am fond of. This, like, I could put lemongrass in there, but I bought that for my dog's bug spray for summer. So I decided, I had bought some goat's milk, organic goat's milk bars of soap. This was probably close to a year ago now, but I only have 2 left. I have this one, which was the kombucha, and I had a charcoal one, which is more for your face, right? It smells nice, so I'm going to actually sliver this up, possibly only half of it, and add it to my mixture also, just to give it a little bit of a soapiness to it. But yeah, you know what? Let's just get on with this in a second. Now, I also wanted to make this as organic as humanly possible. So here is my own apple cider vinegar. Here is a store-bought apple cider vinegar. And here is my pineapple vinegar. So I'm trying to decide which one I'm going to use. Now, my apple cider and my pineapple vinegar are just ready. Like, they are just ready. I'm not even sure if the pineapple is ready, so maybe I'll save it for another round. I was going to taste it though and see if it had enough tang to it in general to, like, that's going to help. Tang to it in general that would say the vinegar part of it. Oh, I should not be using a metal spoon. Not in my, so I'm going to use my wooden spoon. I'm just going to give it a little taste. This is the pineapple. Definitely vinegar. I might actually use that for the scent also. I'm going to try my, oh my goodness. So this is a Manitoba made alcohol that we've bought a few bottles of for the last few months. It's sour cherry bomba. Holy smokes, is this good. And the bottle is reusable. It's got this cool little cork. And I was just like, we're keeping these bottles for our concoctions. So I'm going to try some of this one. And then I'm going to try a little bit of the regular apple cider and see if everything kind of... Yep. I think we have winners here, but I'm gonna actually use the pineapple, I think. Okay, well, that's way more sour, this store-bought. Yum, yum. Give me a moment. Okay, all is good in my world now. Anyway, I forgot to mention the apple cider vinegar or the pineapple vinegar, whichever I decide to use, is for the hair rinse. It's not for shampoo. So we're just going to get into this and make this and mix it and start doing something different in life. Okay, so my GoPro is strapped to my chest right now, just in case you're wondering. So So like I said, we're going to use half of this. I think I'm going to use the bottom half. She does put some kind of like stuff on here. I'm not sure exactly what that is, but these are really great bars of soap. I actually ate through them, and not literally. Used them up quite quickly. I'm going to have to order some more. So like I said, I'm going to use half of this. I don't have a grater that I feel good about using, so I'm just going to just chop it up. And then it will eventually all dissolve into the water anyway. I haven't even opened my Bob's baking soda yet well, I've had no reason to because I plan to use it just for things like this. So now I just got to make sure these are all a size that I can fit through the top of my handy dandy shampoo bottle. So let's just start shoving that in there. Like, she doesn't suggest doing anything like this. This isn't a part of her recipe. She said the essential oils, the baking soda, and the water. So, I don't know. I like this. Hopefully there's no reaction between this and, there shouldn't be, the baking soda. Okay. I think it'll just give a bit of a lather. I know from using this before, just the bar of soap on my head, it didn't lather up crazy like a shampoo usually does. It was good. All right, so we got that in. Now, baking soda, we're gonna put that in next because I'm gonna need this tablespoon thing for liquids in a bit. So it was 1 tablespoon to 1 cup of water. Okay. Actually, but like I mentioned, I'm making 1.5 recipes according, so I'm not sure if having too much baking soda is a bad thing, but whatever. So here we have my super old Tupperware measuring cup, and there's 1.5 cups in there, and that's what fits into this bottle. So we're just gonna pour that in. Oh, as I make a mess. And also, she also mentioned, like, besides common sense and giving it a shake and shaking it up until it dissolves, she said shake it up before each use too, just to make sure nothing is... Okay, we won't do that while I have the camera on me. Look at this mess I made. Good thing I had a paper towel ready. Okay, so we have made our shampoo, and I will shake it up better later. But yeah, just like that, as easy as that. So now we're gonna make our rinse, our hair rinse. So we're gonna use the pineapple cider today. And actually, I think I'm just gonna add it, instead of trying to use the funnel, I'm just gonna add it to the actual mixture. And this again is 1 to 1. 1 tablespoon of the vinegar. That's because there was baking soda in there. She also said to add moisture to your hair, especially for the summer months, you might want to add a teaspoon of honey. I don't have any organic honey at the moment, or else I totally would. But that's definitely something I'm going to think about in the future. I am ready to start this and detox my hair. And what's up next? We're not sure. Well, the hair dye, the natural hair dye. That's going to be an interesting video to make. It may be something you know of or something you never thought of, but it's definitely something I've never thought of, and that did not come from any of the off-grid or homesteading videos I watched. that just kind of popped up along the way, and now I'm going to try it and hopefully it works. Okay, so I'm totally looking forward to having a detoxed head of hair and scalp. And that will be part 1 to my full body detox. Well, I guess part 2, because I'm already doing intermediate fasting. So that's a detox in itself. Anyway, there's more steps to this, what do you call it, adventure. But for now, this is what we're going to start with. So this is my natural shampoo. Do remember to use natural spring water, rain catchment water, filtered water, or boiled water. Do not use tap water in this. Try to keep it as natural as possible. So mine is like completely organic. Same with my rinse, completely organic, because I did end up using my own pineapple vinegar from an organic pineapple. So it's going to be amazing. I'm really looking forward to this change. But if I do any videos in the next 2 weeks, like I said, probably going to have a hat on my head. It's all good. It's all good. So I think that's all I needed to touch base on. But thanks for joining me for this video, and maybe you want to join me in this whole detox adventure. If so, let me know below if there's anything else you've been doing to do like any kind of bodily detox, like just to get things from our environment, etc., out of our systems, just to bring us back to purity. We'll never be 100% pure, but as pure as we can. And that's what the goal is. That's definitely through diet, through things like this, like health and well-being and body care and just everything. I don't know if that made any sense, but yeah. Anyway, join me for my next video. I'm not sure what it's going to be on, but it might be on the whole hair dye thing, I'm thinking, because that concoction is sitting there in a pot waiting to be used. So I am likely going to do that after I give my hair a good wash with this, because to do that, your hair has to be completely clean of any chemicals, shampoos, everything, like down to the nothing. So maybe on Friday, I'll do the hair dye. Sounds like a plan. Anyway, we'll see you for that video then. Thanks for joining me. Come back again. Thanks for subbing. Oh, definitely please do like the video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.